Hello, my loves. My name is Katie of Rosebloom Readings. Thank you so much for being here with me today. Today's reading is going to be looking into your life's purpose. So specific messages from Spirit pertaining to your life's purpose. That could be all-encompassing, what your full story is meant to mean. It could be specific moments that are meant to occur in your life and what you're meant to bring forth in those moments. I feel like we're going to get a lot of very mixed bag readings, as is usually the case. Please ignore my finger here. Don't worry, there is still a full finger under the bandage. There was an incident with a gate in a freezing rainstorm, Canada giving me her worst, and me saying I need to get to my car. Don't worry, she's good. I just, let's keep it. Let's keep her under wraps. I'm also sorry if you see blue all over my hand. My daughter drew a picture of me on my hand and I loved it. But I've also had 3 baths and washed my hands and scrubbed vigorously many times over the last few days, and it has not come off. So Crayola, what are your secrets? Anyway, enough about me. But yes, a mixed bag, very, very good energy in this reading, pulling out the decks, very warm energy, very good energy, very loving energy. Very excited for this reading. As always, I'm going to have timestamps down below in the description, my darlings. Choose what you feel drawn to. If you feel drawn to more than one pile, it could be because there's different messages in different piles that are meant for you. Pile number 1, we have Archangel Michael. Pile number 2, we have Archangel Raphael. Pile number 3 is Archangel Gabriel. And pile number 4 is Archangel Uriel, or Uriel. I always say Uriel, but I feel like it's Uriel. Anyway, yeah, it's neither here nor there. So sit on it, my darlings, meditate on it. Whatever you feel drawn to is what is meant for you. Take the messages that resonate as they resonate. Leave behind what doesn't for those who are meant to receive it. And we will get started, my loves. Hello, 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 my beloved group number 1. If you picked the much beloved Archangel Michael coin, which is very fitting. I feel like this group is going to have some very, 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 very intense, heavy, not heavy in a negative way, but heavy in intensity. Heavy, like, when you get intuitive messages or synchronicities and it just like knocks the wind out of you, in a good way, all good way. But some very good messages, because we have one of the decks we're using today is the Archangel Michael Oracle. Very excited about that. So let's look into your life's purpose, my darlings. We have the Queen of Wands and we have the Moon. You, my beautiful, beautiful, sensitive souls, loving energies, passionate people, are meant to change the world, impact the world, affect the world through creative means. You are meant to resonate with people's emotions. You are meant to connect with people and how they feel. You are meant to bring something into the world that only you can bring into the world in the form of creativity. And I do feel as though it is mostly artistic. I'm seeing musicians, I'm seeing writers, I'm seeing poets, I'm seeing singers, I am seeing painters, I'm seeing sculptors, I'm seeing some of you, I even see like online comic books, or those web comics, excuse me, online comic books. My goodness. I'm like a 56-year-old man some days, I swear. Web comics. And you, but it a lot of emotion runs through it. I also feel like humor as well. I feel like, excuse my dog, she is trying to get comfortable. It is very late at night and I am disturbing her peaceful slumber, but the messages got to come when they come, my darlings. And so there's a lot of humor and there's a lot of joy, but it also has, heavy significance for you. It has, intense messaging underlying that people really connect with. It's kind of almost hidden. Like, if you connect with it, you connect with it because you're supposed to. But if not, you just think it's a little, something fun, something exciting, something jovial. But it does run a lot deeper. And the people who understand the deepness with which it runs are your people. And those are the people you're connecting most with. This is very exciting. So let's pull. I want to pull from the Energy Oracle. Don't you worry, my darlings. Even with my bandaged finger, I can still shuffle. Not that great. Tiny hands, you know, they can't shuffle with the best of them, but that's okay. I've had a long time to practice being mediocre, so don't worry. But this is very exciting. This feels very good. It also feels like I'm hearing 3 to 4 years things are really going to take off in terms of your creative passion, and I think things are going to go really, 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 really well for you. Things like grow in a really impactful way. So for those of you who are musicians or singers, you know, you're going to have record deals. You're going to be performing at very, 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 very decent sized venues. Those of you who are songwriters, you're going to have your songs purchased and performed by very significant people. Those of you who are writers, you're going to get published. Poets, you're going to get published. Some of you, I'm even seeing, like, for those of you that are writing, like, series, you're going to have, on, like, a streaming platform, you're going to have a series. There's going to be talks of the series being picked up. Artists, you're going to be having big showings. You're going to get, like, a really significant boost of recognition that's really going to put you much more on the map than you have been. You guys are doing well. You've got a decent following for yourselves, and the most important thing is that you're very happy doing what you're doing. You're very fulfilled. You want to share all the sides of you, the jovial sides, the deeper emotions, you want people to have a space to connect with experiences that have been difficult in your life, because I feel like a lot of you have felt that that was something you were very much lacking for a very long time. You didn't feel that you could relate to people or to media or to situations or to very anything really. And you just put yourself out there and found your calling and found people that connect with you, and it's really going to go well for you, my darlings. This is very exciting. So for the Energy Oracle, we have 7th chakra Archangel Uriel. I'm going to say Uriel. I feel like that's wrong, but I'm going to say it. Which tells me that, one, you are very, very, very deeply connected to your divine guides, which makes sense that you picked the Archangel Michael group when we have the Archangel Michael deck. Also, I feel like this is the first reading I'm filming for this reading. It feels like the Archangel Uriel pile number 4 is going to have some significant messages for you as well, my darlings. If you feel drawn to that, we have the Angel of Love and we have the Thinking Man. Okay, beautiful. So I feel like there's a significance in partnership for this. So some of you, this is very, very like chop it into sections for each different demographic viewing the reading. Some of you were in a partnership where you discovered this creativity. You started a project with a partner. They introduced you to you know, the aspects of your creative endeavor that you now utilize. And some of you are not with that person anymore, but you've carried on the art, and it feels like this is a significant person. This person feels like soulmate energy. So for those of you that are not with them, there is that loss, but that person did come into your life specifically to lead you on this path that is your life's purpose that you're meant to do. Some of you are with somebody now and they are really, really they're a muse, full and through, and you feel very strongly about this person. This is your person. This is your love. This is your soulmate. This is very, very, very strong soulmate energy. Others of you are going to meet this person later on. I feel like some of you who are going to meet them later on, the ones that are going to meet this person later on, are going to meet them after you have that kind of jump in recognition and success, and everything, you know, is all very exciting and va-va-voom and going very quickly, and you're busy and you're fulfilled and you're excited and you're nervous, but in a very, 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 very good way. And then once that kind of not calms down, because I do feel like it's very successful, very for a very long time. But once you kind of get more used to all of the excitement, then this person comes forward, and it's the same thing. They are a muse. This is soulmate energy. This is a partner in a relationship, and a partner in what you do and what you love doing in a very, very good and fulfilling way. They add a lot to you. And I feel like for those of you that haven't met this person yet, you're very excited, because in some ways this can feel overwhelming, because this is your life's purpose, and it's exciting, and you feel fulfilled, and you do not want to do anything else. You could not see yourselves doing anything else. This is what is meant for you, but at times it does feel like it's a bit too much to carry just on your own. There is, times when you get a bit overwhelmed, when you get a bit tired, when you not even want somebody to share the load with, but just want somebody there with you to experience it. There are certain times where there's kind of loneliness and lonely feelings that come up. So that person is on the way, my darlings. Don't you worry. For those of you that haven't met them yet, for those of you that have met this person and were with this person, and then they led you onto this creative journey, I do feel as though I'm not getting a very strong feeling of reconnection from that partnership, but I am getting the feeling that you will meet somebody else who is even more of a muse, even more of, a solid soulmate, soul connection than this past person. This past person served their purpose in your life, fulfilled their soul contract with you, and you have somebody new coming in. This is very exciting. Very, very, very exciting. You guys are going to, and already have, impacted people so positively. You're really going to change people's lives. Okay, we're going to pull from this is a brand new deck. The Amenti Oracle, I think it's called. I just bought it literally a few hours ago. Very serendipitous. I got 2 decks, and I was in a mall I haven't gone to since I was probably 10, and was just sitting eating lunch with my loved ones, and felt very called to a bookstore that I didn't even know was still in the mall or not, because the mall's been totally refurbished, and looked up from where we were sitting in the food court, and there was the bookstore, and this and another deck was one of the decks I was in. So felt very, very called to utilize it. Boop, boop, boop. Okay, so we're gonna take you, and you're sticking out, so I'm gonna take you. Oh, is there 2 or 1? 1. Okay, thank you. All right. Isn't she gorgeous? She's gorgeous. I create harmony. Yes. Beautiful synchronicity. I knew it. I knew this deck when I picked her up. I invoke laughter. Oh my goodness. Spirit, you guys, I swear, you just tickle me. I create harmony, and I invoke laughter. So what we were talking about, you guys create happiness, you create laughter, you create connection through humor, and through laughter and joy and happiness, but you also allow people to go deeper, and you allow people to connect, and you've created, for those of you that have a primarily online platform, especially like the web comics, or the a lot of you do like song covers, and you started gradually releasing like your own songs in the mix, and it's going very well. It's being received very well, as is meant to be, my darlings. You are very, 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 very talented people, but you're building that connection, you're building that community, and you're allowing people to connect with others who resonate with the same feelings and same messages and same experiences that you're conveying and that you're bringing forward. And you are bringing a lot of healing through that, my loves. You're igniting people's passions, and people who connect, and who look up to you, and who say, I want to be able to do that. I love this. I love the feeling this gives me. I love how this moves me, and I want to be able to do that. You're inspiring people creatively, which is very healing, but you're also healing people in their own experiences and the comfort that comes with relating to somebody who's gone through the same things that you have, and finding strength in that similarity, and strength in that connection, and strength in that unity. And it's very, very beautiful stuff, my darlings. Gorgeous. Okay, I want to pull. I want to get some messages from the Bird Messages Oracle, and then we are going to get some advice from Spirit, from Archangel Michael specifically, but from your guides, from the guides, from Spirit. They're all communicating. They're all wanting to come forward and give advice. And it feels like it's a wonderful thing because you are also finding healing. I'm talking a lot about what you are giving to others, and what you're doing for others, because it is wonderful and it is very, 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 very highly vibrational. Am I taking 2 or 3? They hold up 2 fingers, they tell me 2. I say okay. But it's also giving back to yourself. It's allowing yourself to heal. It's allowing yourself to find comfort. It's allowing yourself to feel the place that you hold. Because I think you guys are very much in your heads. There's a lot of air sign energy here. Air and earth especially. But I feel and think that you haven't ever really found a place that you fit in fully. There are places that you've kind of, slipped into, but there's been extra wiggle room. There's places where you've kind of stuffed yourself into, that have been, kind of hard to get out of, but you've made yourself fit in them. But this, where you have created this space you have created through your creativity, is the perfect fit for you. You just slide right in, snug, perfect fit, warm, close embrace. It's beautiful. And that allows yourself to bring healing. However, I am hearing a lot of giving. There's a lot of giving, a lot of restless nights spent. There's a lot of needing to meet deadlines. There's a lot of giving in the form of interacting, in the form of putting yourself out there. And do not forget, my darlings, that you can only give from cups that are full. And that is a message that really comes out a lot in spirituality, in readings especially. But it's very, 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 very true. You cannot drain yourself and continue to give. You need to give back to yourself. And you do get back a lot from just what you're doing, and the healing and the unification and the recognition of people resonating with the messages that you're putting forth. However, if you feel called to step back, my darlings, and I feel as though there's a fear of stepping back, because one, for some of you, it's very hard to get restarted when you step back. So it's like, okay, I'll keep going, I'll keep pushing, I'll keep plowing forward. And 2, there is a fear in some of you of kind of being left behind, of being forgotten, of being, swept under the algorithm. Not the case, my darlings. You hold a place that you are meant to hold, a place that is just for you, a place that only you can hold. That is your place. You rule that place. We have Queen of Wands energy here. People are drawn to you. People are following you literally and figuratively. And they only want you in that place that you hold. So that place is yours. If you feel called to step back, take a breather, take a break, do for you, give back to yourself, find your inspiration, refine your muse. Hiking for a lot of you, I feel like, is a passion of yours, and I can tell because I have pain in my calves. Do that, my darlings. Listen to your intuition, listen to your body, listen to what is calling to you. Do not worry. This place that you have is your place. It's not going anywhere. You don't need to struggle or put yourself in any kind of difficult position to maintain that place. So for the Bird Messages Oracle, we have the Southern Cassowary, spread seeds of love and creativity and see them blossom, gorgeous confirmation, and the Emperor Penguin, small steps lead to profound metamorphosis. It's gorgeous. We love to see it. So you're wonderful. You're amazing. The change that you have already imparted on so many people, on your space, on your following, on your group, on your people, is amazing, my darlings. You have healed people in a way that they have been unable to find healing in any other avenue. You have really, you have really changed the game of your field. You've been brave enough to follow your calling, and what you do in a very individualistic way. This is such a beautiful impact on your field of creativity because, and I say this, one, as truth, but two, because it's an affirmation that you have been wanting to hear, that you need to hear, and that you're meant to hear, my darlings, that nobody does it the way that you do it. You have the uniqueness of the greatest, most notable creators in your field of generations, of centuries, of lifetimes. You have followed your heart, you followed your passion, and you are doing what you're meant to do. And this goes back, I feel like you have impacted people through what you can create, what you can give that only you can give, for lifetimes and lifetimes and lifetimes. And it's no coincidence that you're drawn to it in this life as well, my darlings. Very exciting that you do so in such a unique way that you will be noticed for being unique and for being different and for being outside of what people know and have known, along with that message of healing and deeply, deeply, deeply connecting with emotions, which people need, especially in these last, I mean, have always needed, but especially in the last handful of years. And this is a timeless reading, so that message can mean whatever it may mean at the time that you're viewing this, my darlings, at the time that it resonates. But it's beautiful, and keep going with it, my loves. You will not, I feel like a very big fear that you have is the well running dry, the inspiration leaving you, the desire to create leaving you, losing your connection with people, and how what you create resonates with your audience. And that's not, it's never going to happen, my darlings. It is going to shift. It is going to change. It is going to, ebb and flow. It is going to look different 5-10 years down the road from what it looks like now. Of course, that is the artistic process. Things have to change. We have to try new things. We have to follow our calling. And this is your assurance that Spirit is saying, follow those callings. When they come, don't resist them. Don't be fearful of them. Don't hesitate on them. Follow the calling as it draws you in, because you've done so thus far. And it's really worked out well for you, my darlings. And it will continue to do so. And I mean, small steps lead to profound metamorphosis. As it changes is as it's meant to, my darlings. And you are, it's lightning in a bottle. You've caught it, my loves. You have caught it. Okay, let's get some messages from Spirit, from Archangel Michael, from the Archangel Michael Oracle. You guys need to rest more. For sure, you need more rest. Absolutely. Especially on full moons, which I feel like is difficult because I feel like you guys are very puttery on full moons. I say that as it's a full moon right now, and I am wide awake at a very, very inconceivable hour for a mother of a child. But here we are. Messages need to come as they come. You need to rest more, my darlings. You need to connect more with yourself, because I feel like you'll get like headaches, or you'll get tired, or you get, agitated, or something will happen. You'll find you're getting, too many colds in a month, and it's not like you. And you'll be like, oh, probably means I should, take a step back. I should rest. But then you don't. Do, my loves. Listen to yourselves. Do. We have Go Forward Fearlessly. Gorgeous. Thank you for walking with me every step of the way, for holding my hand, giving me confidence and courage, and guiding my thoughts and actions in the direction of love and my true life's purpose. Please. I mean, please. Archangel Michael is always going to drop the mic. He, and make a commitment. Archangel Michael is the angel of courage and confidence. I call upon you to lend me your strength. Allow me to commit to myself, my life, and my divine purpose. Please clearly guide me so I can fully open my heart to every experience. This is beautiful. Yeah. Archangel Michael connected very, 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 very closely with you, but also your own guides. The divine, so closely linked to you, my darlings. Cleansing your energy, very, very much protecting you, keeping you safe, guiding you forward, allowing you to follow the path that you're called to and walking with you on that path, but also giving you the courage you need to continue forward on that path, because you are doing great things, my darlings. You will continue to do phenomenal, phenomenal things. You are healing, you are helping, you are connecting, you are unifying in a fantastic way. You're amazing. Amazing. I'm so proud. I am so proud. You are so, so fantastic. Just listen to yourselves. Take the time for you when you need the time for you, and fully devote yourself to what you feel drawn to devote yourself to. Do not linger in places of fear. Do not linger in places of, oh, maybe I'm not deserving of this, or, oh, perhaps there's somebody who could hold this place better, or, this is just fickle, this won't last forever. The place that you hold is your place to hold, my darlings, and you are doing wonderful things that you specifically are doing, and it's beautiful. You're changing people. I'm also seeing a lot of you wanting to start a charity or some sort of fund that resonates with the experiences that you have had, that you convey or sing or write or anything a lot about. And that's always been, a desire of yours, is to be able to monetarily impact, but also bring more recognition to that circumstance, that situation, that difficulty. And you will be able to, my darlings, you will be able to, in leaps and bounds. I'm seeing foundations started, I'm seeing charities started, I'm seeing a lot of money being able to be given, much more than you can feasibly conceive. And Spirit's telling me, like, don't tell them the number, because they're gonna start screaming. But very good things coming for you, my darlings. Continue on the journey that you're amazing, fantastic, you're wonderful. I'm so proud. Beautiful, beautiful impact you have on so many people, my darlings, as well as yourselves, and that's gorgeous to see. Is there anything else? They give me a shiver and they tell me no. Group number 1, my loves. Oh, beautiful. Beautiful. I felt the energy of it. I knew the Archangel Michael one specifically was going to the power. Gorgeous. If you feel called or drawn to Archangel Michael as well, my darlings, imagery, coins, a lot of little shields as well, because he's, the protector, courage, just little totems, little things to have with you in your car, in your room where you create, if you feel drawn to, my darlings. But you're so surrounded by spirit already. I feel like a lot of you as well. I'm seeing fire, so candles, incense. Some of you might even work in like an office, or have, your space where you work in has like it's centered around like a fireplace or a wood stove, something to do with fire. And yeah, very protected, my darlings. I just feel like that message just came out to be like a confirmation. So it's very random. Okay. Anything else? They say no. We already told you no. I say I know, but then you gave me the candle fire thing message, and oh my goodness, now they're tickling my shoulders, which could also be a synchronicity for you, my darlings. Group number 1, my loves. You're amazing. I hope that you enjoyed that. If you did, please let me know by leaving a comment. I love hearing from you, love talking to you, adore all of you so very much. If the reading resonated, my energy resonated, please subscribe. All of my links for more information on private readings, as well as what? Social media are down in the description box below. Thank you for being here with me. I love you all. Bye. Hello, my loves. Group, nope, slipping. Group number 2. If you picked the Archangel Raphael coin, this is your reading on what your life's purpose is. Very exciting, a lot of energy. We have the Tower, and we have the 7 of Cups. Gorgeous. Okay, so this feels like it resonates with the fact that a lot of you are in such a intensely transformational period. I feel like the heaviest of stuff, the most difficult of decisions, the hardest stuff to leave behind, the hardest stuff to move past has been dealt with. And now you're kind of in that sort of open valley space, that, vast meadow of endless possibilities. Which direction are we going in? What are we choosing? Where is this leading us? How do we want to move forward? And it feels like you're stuck in that space because it feels like something big is calling out to you. And it is, my darlings, it's your purpose. And it feels like there's so much pressure to make the right decision. I know there's something calling to me. I want to go towards that, but how do I know exactly what direction to go in? How do I know which steps are going to lead me to where I need to go? And how you know, my darlings, is because where you go is where you're meant to be going, my loves. And I will say, and Spirit is saying this very sternly, they're also something about there's like a pinch or like a ring that's too tight, which feels like for a lot of you it's leaving behind a very, very close relationship. Could be romantic relationship, but some of you could also be like family ties, parental ties. And it's like a ring breaking, or a ring that it doesn't fit, it shouldn't be on, but it's hard to take off, and it hurts, but you want it on, but it shouldn't be on. So Spirit is saying very sternly, not to go back. Any direction you choose is the right direction. Do not go back. The situation that you have left behind, that you have moved forward from, is meant to be left behind. The transformation is meant to happen. You are meant to change. It's not meant to be there anymore. What you have taken forward with you from the situations that you have left behind, from the circumstance that you have moved forward from the period of change that you have come out of, still are in, but have come out of the heaviest parts of, what you have left is what you are meant to have. So leave behind the rest, my loves. They're saying that very strongly. So it feels like a lot of you are still on the fence. Some of you perhaps still communicating with those past connections, or still longingly staring at the phone thinking, should I, could I, maybe I will. You shouldn't, my loves. And I know you shouldn't, because Spirit brought those out real quick. There's also 4 of them. I think there was only 3 in the last reading. We have 6th chakra, Archangel Metatron. Spirit confirming that and you know. So listen to what you know. We have patience, we have strategy, and we have blossoming abundance. Yes, so really resonating with the meadow imagery as well. What you're going toward, very much meant for you, my darlings. But also give yourself a break. Give yourself, you don't need to be fulfilling your prophecy for life right now, because I feel like a lot of you are trying to skip over the healing phase. You're like, I don't want to acknowledge what happened. I don't want to acknowledge that I've left it behind. I don't want to acknowledge the reality that I do not no longer have it. Wow, the double entendres. You're really on the fence about going back to past situations, my darlings. Do not resist. The longer you're away from them, the easier it is to leave them behind. But you just want to jump forward. You want to rush the decision. You want to rush your progress. You want to rush forward. You want something to invigorate passion and excitement and liveliness within you, because you miss those feelings. And it's fine to miss those feelings. But give yourself a second, my loves. Give yourself some time to breathe. Give yourself some time to relax, to come back into yourself, to feel more yourself, because right now I don't feel as though you do. I feel as though you're still dealing with that loss, and I feel like you're getting a lot of synchronicities. You're getting 3s, you're getting 12 12, 12 21, 21s, you're getting 4s, 4 4 4. You're getting 7s, you're getting synchronicities thrown at you left and right. I feel like technology and electricity, electronics are acting up a lot around you. Lights are flashing, phones are, restarting without you doing anything, TVs are shutting off without you doing anything. There's so much palpable energy around you that for some of you, I feel like it's actually kind of freaking you out. Rest assured, my darlings, only good things around you. It's just spirit wanting to reassure you, wanting to it's kind of like, when you're in a daze and a friend like lovingly pats you on the cheek or kind of snaps a finger in your face, and it's, just to bring you back to the present because you feel very displaced from the present and you don't, it's sad because you don't want to be in the present, my darlings, and you have done so much work and you have fought for your self-worthiness to get to the point that you're at now. That it's hard to acknowledge the fact that you don't want to confront what exists in the now. And you miss the things of the past, and that's perfectly normal, my darlings. Things hold a place. The energy of what they held is there, so when that's left behind or when that's gone, of course that's difficult. Of course that feels like loss. So acknowledge that loss and feel that loss. You don't have to go back to that loss. In fact, please don't. But feel the loss and acknowledge the loss, but also acknowledge your pride of self for the fact that you had the strength to step forward out of that situation, that, you had the strength to move forward. You want better things for yourselves. You want, what you're meant to have and what you're deserving of and what's calling to you. And you're going toward that, my darlings, but you need to take a breather. You need to take a breather, and you need to be patient. Be patient and let it all kind of unfold. And this is a total reset is what this feels like. And your intuition is going to guide you fully towards where you're meant to go. I feel like you are in the place for a lot of changes, and I feel like a scary part is that you want more changes, which is, you think that's ridiculous because you're like, I can barely handle the feeling of the changes that have already occurred. But some of you want, to move cities and what are they? They're called provinces in Canada. States, I guess. Counties? I don't know. Some of you want to move countries. You want to get not just new jobs, you want new careers. Like, you want a full upheaval and a total change. And of course there's nervousness, and of course there's fear in wanting that, but if you feel called to it, why would you resist it? But it's important to allow yourself to feel the feelings that you feel now, so that you don't have the regrets when you make these changes and then look back and say, did I just make those changes because I was trying to run from something as fast as I fucking could? Or did I make this because I felt called to do it, I felt pulled to do it, and I trusted myself and my intuition and the divine enough to move towards that? And you want to be in that place, surely, my darlings. So you need to give yourself the time right now, because wonderful things coming towards you, my darlings. Wonderful things. Okay, let us... What am I pulling? Okay. I'm going to pull the Amenti Oracle. As I was saying in the last reading, I just got this just a few hours ago. Called out to me in a bookstore in a mall I haven't been in almost 2 decades. For good reason. So we're using that today. What else am I pulling? I want to pull, I'm just getting from the top. I'll just take from the top. Okay. Life's purpose, please, my darlings. They might hold it back on me. They might hold it back on me because they don't want you to rush forward towards it. Right? Be like, okay, this is the game plan. Let's go. Because there's such a significant message on trusting yourself, listening to your intuition, following the guidance of the divine, patience, strategy, but then reassurance at the end here that very, very, very good things are coming. Also, are you an owl? What are you? You're an owl. Yeah, so more confirmation that spirit is so closely linked to you, and that you will be guided by the divine. Also, a tickle on my left collarbone, as well as nostrils. confirmations for you, my darlings. I spread joy, gorgeous, and I speak with good intent. Beautiful. Okay, yes. So, yeah, they're holding back on the life's purpose, but they're giving me the purpose of what you are meant to have for yourself now. What you want for yourself, what your higher self wants for yourself. And I'm seeing a lot of Achilles, not imagery, but like I can feel like the heel, Achilles was held by the heel and dipped, and it feels like I'm getting a lot of messages from your higher self, from your inner child. So many versions of yourself intertwined, and so many soul connections as well coming forward, and spirit guides and divine guides coming forward, and everyone is just saying you don't need to be so strong. And you're allowed to feel happiness. And it's I'm hearing people asking, who are you being so tough for? And who are you protecting? And it feels like it's kind of a sense of overprotection, because I feel like a lot of you have felt very underprotected for a lot of your lives. So now you're like, well, it's in my hands, it's up to me, so I'm going to overstep, and I'm going to overreach, and I'm going to protect myself so much that I'm just going to be in a vast meadow all by myself, and nothing can get near me. And that doesn't need to be the case, my darlings. You can separate yourself from the negative situations, and you can allow yourself to be in a place of happiness. But that requires connecting with yourself, and that requires the willingness to feel that contentment that you feel with yourself in this present moment, because I feel like there's avoidance in that. And it's like, well, no, I don't want to acknowledge how I feel in the present, because then it becomes reality. And you deserve to exist within reality in this present moment, my darlings. And I feel like it's going to surprise you because of how fulfilled, content, and happy you find yourself feeling. And you want to feel that. And the speaking with good intent, I feel, resonates towards yourself. Really changing the internal monologue, really changing the way you speak towards yourself. No more weakness, no more fearfulness, no more this, that. It's all kindness from a place of truth. And that's as it deserves to be, my darlings. You deserve those kind words. You deserve the acknowledgement. You are very, very, very destined and will have something great, something wonderful, something you are meant to have. It is such a vast array of different things for so many of you. The messages coming now are the messages that are meant to resonate. The life's purposes are so vastly different. Some of you are meant to volunteer all over the world, build homes and provide water for societies, for groups of people that don't have such. You're meant to volunteer. Some of you are meant to have your own dream home, be in a position, in a place of work where you're allowed to build the house that you have always wanted, a house in which you feel safe and secure and warm and loved and whole. Some of you are meant to work with animals, and I can see some of you even working with endangered species and bringing them out of endangerment. Like, there's such a huge vast of life's purposes that are surrounded by philanthropy and humanitarianism, and it's all wonderful, my darlings. It's all coming towards you. It's all with you. A lot of you, your life's purpose exists in a place very, 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 very warm, a place with a lot of sandy beaches, a place with a lot of water. And it's such a huge impact that you have, but you're meant right now, your purpose right now is significant, and it's huge, and it is all that's meant to exist for you right now, my darlings. And it is connected with yourself, and it is connected with existing in this moment, feeling proud of yourself, acknowledging the changes that you have gone through, acknowledging the changes that are yet to come, that are still presently existing in the place that you are in. Speaking to yourself with kindness, and allowing yourself to feel happiness and feel excited. Feel excited for the future and excited for the life's purposes that you are going to be in and you are going to experience, rather than just rushing towards them because you don't want to get caught by the emotions that are chasing after you, my darlings. Feel them. They're not that bad, my loves, and you are so well protected, my darlings, and you're well taken care of. All right, my loves, let's get some bird messages. Feels like the bird messages are going to have some spicy advice. Oh my goodness gracious. Okay, thank you. 4. That's a lot. Am I taking off 4? They say put them back. I said, but these? No. Okay. Because this is really jumping out at me, so it feels like we're gonna get some important messages. I'm so proud of you guys, though. You've done wonderful things that you're deserving of. You just want the warm, safe home for yourselves, my darlings, and you will have that. Things are shaken up right now. Things have shuffled around. Rest assured that is not the way it will be forever. Bigger and better things, my darlings. So feel however you need to feel in the present. Anymore? No. Okay. And be truthful of those emotions. So for the Bird Messages Oracle, we have Red and Yellow Barbet. Harmony returns even after wrenching loss. The confirmations are bananas today. And Barn Owl, love approaches unexpectedly. Beautiful Barn Owl. Barn Owl. Owls very much synchronicities for you. Imagery, significance, hearing owls, especially barn owls. Yeah, do not worry, my loves. The home is such an imperative part of your lives. It is a part of your lives that you are so bent on having perfect, because it is a part of your lives that has always felt so out of control. And I'm hearing dysfunctional, which I feel like is a choice word that you use to describe that aspect of your lives a lot. You will have the home in every way that it exists. Literally, figuratively, you will have a person who is a home. It is not meant for you right now, my darlings, because you are meant to heal through the things that you have gone through. But rest assured, blossoming abundance, everything leads to this in the end. And yeah, this is the time for you, my darlings. This is not the time for anything else. Just you, my loves. As is deserved. And yeah, you'll be so fulfilled and content that love, true love, soul deep love, good love is gonna swoop in when you least expect it and just knock your socks off in the best way possible. Ayo. All right, my loves, last but certainly not least, my goodness, great. I think we're in Mercury retrograde right now, so it makes sense why I can't fucking talk. Okay, Archangel Michael. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Okay. Whew. They went flying. Anyway, messages from Spirit about your purpose, your life's purpose in the present. There is a bigger purpose, obviously, all-encompassing purpose, as we've gotten a little glimpse into, but right now the focus very much is meant to be on you. Keep your eyes on your targeted intention. Gorgeous confirmation. I didn't even look at that. Thank you, Archangel Michael, for helping me focus on my inner vision and intention. I ask for your guidance in releasing any fears or doubts, granting me the confidence and courage to take action toward realizing my dreams. Beautiful. And have confidence. Oh, Spirit is on it today. They are on it. Have confidence. Archangel Michael, please lend me your courage and fortitude. Help me realize that I am one with all that is divine. Wisdom, strength, love, creativity, abundance, and health. Allow me to feel confident and peaceful about myself in all ways. Beautiful, 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 my darlings. Yes, the healing is calling towards you right now. You need to be in the present moment in order to heal. You can't just race past it and expect it to catch up with you eventually so you won't have to acknowledge it. That's not how it works, my darlings. But you have done wonderful things. I am proud of you. Spirit is proud of you. You should be proud of you. Hopefully you will feel proud of you soon. I do see that happening for you, my darlings. But you need to feel the things that demand to be felt in order to feel that pride, in order to feel that happiness, in order to move forward in an authentic way, in a way that is meant for you to fulfill your purpose, my darlings. Right now, your purpose is towards yourself. And I know that that's difficult, and I know that that is hard to swallow, because For you, my loves, it just feels like you're like, that just doesn't feel right. My purpose towards myself, my purpose should only be towards others. Yes, your purpose towards yourself, my darlings. No need to be strong, no need to be tough, no need to fight through it and race forward and try and escape. Exist in the now, because the now is good and you've worked to get to the now. The now has been something that you have had to put effort in to exist within. So wonderful things happening now, my darlings. You're meant to serve yourself right now. And then you will be able to very clearly and very easily follow your intuition to make the decisions that are being called to you to be made in future. Don't rush it. It comes authentically, my loves. You have nothing but time. Number 8 as well, I'm seeing is going to start coming up a lot for you as a reassurance and a confirmation of the messages in today's reading. Yeah, very good things, my loves. Good things. I mean, blossoming abundance, it's beautiful. You're going to be so happy. The home is going to be full and whole and beautiful. And yeah, there is so much purpose in that, my loves. You're wonderful. You're wonderful, and I love you so much. Oh my goodness. Is there anything else? They give me a shiver and they tell me no. Group number 2, I hope that you enjoy that, and I wish you all the best, and I hope that you can feel all of the healing and loving energy that I am sending towards you, my darling. Certainly Spirit is surrounding you with it very, 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 very much so. It is very warm. It is very cozy. It's very tingly. If the reading resonated, my energy resonated, please subscribe. All of my links for social media and information on private readings is down below in the description box. Thank you for being here with me. I love you all, and I wish you all the best. Good things coming for you, my darlings. Don't fret, don't worry, don't rush. Patience, my loves. You don't need to be running forever. I love you. Bye-bye. Hello, 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 my loves. Group number 3. If you picked Archangel Gabriel, this is your reading. I feel like Archangel Gabriel is going to get quite a bit of attention this round. I'm seeing you all being like, oh yeah, Archangel Gabriel. Always Archangel Gabriel. It's beautiful. We love to see it. Life's purpose, my loves. We have the 9 of Pentacles and we have the High Priestess. Holy shit. Okay, good things, good things. Now, this is beautiful. Oh my goodness gracious. You, my beautiful, beautiful, beautiful people, are really meant to utilize your intuition. Have been, will continue to do so. In varying degrees. Some of you are tarot readers, you're oracle readers. Some of you are tea leaf readers. Some of you are witches. Some of you are shamans. Some of you are green witches. Some of you are Reiki masters. Some of you are yogi masters. Some of you are healers, holistic healers, mediums. I mean, we mixed bag. Absolutely beautiful stuff. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. A lot of you, I'm seeing a physical depiction of your vision. So I'm seeing a lot of art. I'm seeing tantric art. I'm seeing paintings. I'm seeing like some of you are even like digital artists. I can see a very select few of you, but it's very cool. I can see you like immersing your clients. Ooh, I'm getting scritches on the crown chakra as well, which always makes me feel like a very, very well-loved cat. Thank you, Spirit. But you immerse your clients in your visions, into your divination through digital art, but like almost like a moving image that like really puts them in it. It's very, very cool, very beautiful. And you're meant to heal, and you're meant to guide and give advice and lead people towards their own life's purposes, and give them guidance based on your intuition. Very tapped into your intuition. A lot of you, I'm feeling as though it goes back generations. Oh my goodness gracious, that is the second group to have a card that just goes flying. Oh, sorry, dog hair. Goodness gracious. Anyway, goes back generations. You have been taught by ancestors, And am I taking just 3? They give me a shiver when they tell me yes. And it is your life's purpose. You are so happy doing what you're doing. I feel like in the last year to 2 years, it has really taken off. Done very, very well for yourselves, my darlings. The monetary gain has been incredibly immense. So, and you want to do this. This is your calling. This is what you feel drawn to. You haven't had a family member who has, some of you maybe like an aunt, who's been able to live off of the income that they accumulate through their gifts and providing readings, providing divination, providing healing, etc., etc., etc. But for most, it's been, a side hustle. It's been a passion project. But you're like, no, this is all I see myself doing. This is all I feel called to do. This is what I want to do. I want a good life for myself, but I want the good life for myself to come through doing what I love doing. And it's happening, my darlings. Good things, good things. You have a very, very, very good client basis who are very, very loyal to you. However, it's constantly expanding, but it's never overwhelming. And that's very nice. We have Goddess of the Moon. Gorgeous, yes. Absolutely. Confirmation that you are so deeply psychic. It's amazing. Strategy. Wonderful. Okay. And then we have Healer of the Ages. Absolutely. Confirmation. Yes. So you are divinely led as you are meant to be, my darlings. However, I am seeing Spirit be like, okay, you now go farther with it. So expand. Some of you are just, based online. Some of you just have a very small, home business, or you go to clients' homes. Expand, build, spread, and it will go very, 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 very well for you, my darlings. You are meant to reach more people than you are reaching, and you want to reach more people than you are reaching. You just don't really know how to go about it. So sit with it, my darlings. It will come to you. It will come to you in a way that feels right. It will be organic. You're meant to grow. You're meant to spread. And all good things, my loves. All good things. Yes, 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 yes. The moon is a very, 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 very big deal, which would, of course, resonate with psychics too, especially, excuse me, those of you that practice witchcraft. And Spirit saying utilize the moon more for you. I feel like you utilize it a lot for your rituals. You utilize it a lot for, for those of you who use cards, pendulums, spirit boards, etc., runes, so on and so forth. You use the moon in a very cleansing way, but you forget yourself. So cleansing yourself under the moon, even as much as just opening the drapes when the moon is full and sleeping under the moon in your bed, collecting moon water, setting water under the light of the moon, blessing it, and then bathing in it, showering in it, using it to wash your hands, wash your hair, etc., etc. Utilize the moon more to cleanse yourself, my darling, because it is very, very, very deeply connected to you as well. But yeah, you guys are doing great. Your gift is so immense. You're by far the strongest of your ancestry, with all of the love and support of your ancestors and their lessons and their guidance behind you, the protection of the divine. A lot of you I'm seeing working with your hands. And so just ensure you're cleansing enough, my darlings, because there's so much energy in the hands, in touching and interacting, especially those of you who are Reiki masters, those of you who use massage in your readings, even just, doing rituals and card readings and stuff. There's so much energy in the hands. Make sure that your hands are being cleansed at all times, my darlings, because I feel like I can see you guys like touching yourselves a lot. Not like that. Don't be crude. But when your hands need to be cleansed, you'll find like you're just like sitting there and you're resting like your hand on your chest, or you have like your hand on your stomach and you're just sitting, or you're, kind of fiddling with your fingers, or you're playing with your hair or something, or you're just touching yourself. Your hands are resting on yourself. It's because there's so much healing energy emanating from you that your hands are drawn to it. So make sure you cleanse as you feel called to, my darlings, but also paying enough attention to yourselves and listening to yourselves enough that you are aware of those moments when you feel called to cleanse yourselves. I mean, if that doesn't fucking resonate with the hand stuff we were just talking about. I am forgiving and I am open to love in various forms. Okay, gorgeous. Yes. So beautiful, 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 my loves. Oh, it's wonderful, my sweet darlings. Beautiful, beautiful. Yes, you feel full and whole and wonderful with this gift. However, there are times, as with anything, as with anyone, as with any experience, where there is the, would this be better if it were different? And then you feel guilty because you're so deeply grateful and so deeply appreciative of the gift that you have. You wouldn't change it for anything in the world. Those are just natural thoughts that anyone thinks, my darling. Especially when your gift involves giving so much. It's like, would it be easier if it was different than this? Would it be easier if it was somebody else? And you're so scared that, you're going to think that thought, and then one day you're going to wake up and boom, it's going to be gone. Men in Black, little forgetful flashy light thing, gone. Never again. No, my darlings. No, and forgive yourselves for thinking that. Those are natural, perfectly normal thoughts. You would not have the gift that you have. You would not have the ability that you have if you were not meant to have it, if it was not meant for you, if you were not utilizing it in the way that you are meant to be utilizing it, my darlings. It's not going anywhere. You have finely tuned your craft and then some. It is your craft. So worry not, my darlings, about that. Worry not about feeling the weight of what you carry. Perfectly natural, my loves. It would be more alarming if you went every day and didn't have a second to be like, is this difficult sometimes? Because everyone feels that, my loves. And I am open to love in various forms. Yes, you... my darlings, you have had difficulty in romance, which is very, 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 very common with intuitives, my loves. Because there's so much to unpack there. You are drawing people who perhaps are not the best for you because your energy is so good, or you are drawing people who maybe are a bit, iffy on the dynamic of you knowing so much, of you knowing, more than they're divulging towards you. You will have the perfect partner for you, my darlings. You will have somebody who is spiritually in tune. You will have somebody who is protective, who is loving, who is adoring of you, who is respectful of you, who is in awe of what you are capable of doing, as they should be. And it will be wonderful. But right now, my loves, the love is coming to you through yourself, through the divine, and through the people that you are helping and that you are guiding. And feel that and welcome that and know that the rest of the stuff comes when it is meant to come, my darlings. And I know that that's easy to say, and that's something that we say a lot. And I can feel you rolling your eyes and being like, yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. But truly, my darlings, truly, truly. Worry not, my loves. Okay, so let's pull some Bird Messages Oracle. This is wonderful. You guys are so powerful. So, so, so powerful. I feel like you even knew. You knew when you picked the cards, when you picked the coin. You knew that it was going to be about your psychic gifts and how strong they are. Monetary gain, huge, my loves, very fulfilling. I can see a lot of you wanting a house very deep in nature. Some of you on the water, some of you just in the forest. You want to have plants and herbs hanging in the kitchen windows. You want to have animals scuttling about. You will have it, my darlings. It will be your perfect place. All good things. The things you're so good at manifesting. So good at manifesting that I feel that you sometimes forget how good you are at manifesting. And you get busy in the hustle and bustle and you forget to manifest for yourself. But then once you do, it's like boom, instantaneous. And you're like, oh, I should do this more. You should, my darlings. We have the keel-billed toucan. Take time out for fun. Yes, definitely. And the rhinoceros hornbill. Perfect trust will be rewarded with its like. Yes, definitely. Okay, yeah. So, my loves, it is very easy for this to encompass your entire life because this isn't a 9 to 5, Monday to Friday type gig. This is all the time. There, family, friends call you up, text you and say, hey, what does this mean? Hey, this happened. What's going to happen with it? Blah, blah, blah. My boss just called me in for a meeting tomorrow. What the fuck's going to happen? It happens. It's where, there's no ending to it. However, you need to set the boundaries, my loves. And people will respect those boundaries. People will not be offended. If they are, those are not your people, my darlings. The people that adore you, the people that are worthy of you, the people that appreciate and are grateful for you and should be in your circle will not be offended by your boundaries. But you need to set those boundaries because you deserve a life. You need a life. You need to have time for yourself. You need to disconnect. You need to feel yourself, and you need to have fun, and you need to feel excitement, and you need to disconnect from the divine, my loves. You're allowed to do that. You're not offending anybody. You're not offending the divine. You're not losing the ability to increase your the strength of your abilities because it is already so blindingly huge. You need to disconnect, my darlings. Set yourselves some times to disconnect so that you can reconnect with yourself. You can have fun. You can feel excitement. You can be adventurous. You can be kooky. You can be whatever you want to be. Just set those boundaries, my loves. Is very, 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 very important. And trusting in yourself and trusting in your relationship with the divine, because it feels like as of now you are in a place of owing someone or something. And that's not the case, my darlings. You are the oracle. You are the conveyor of the messages from Spirit. Spirit could not get those messages to the people that they get them to without you. So there is no servitude in that. Very, very, very crucial lesson, a lesson that took me a very long time to learn, is that there's equal wavelengths. Everything is equal wavelengths. There is not a hierarchy of anything in what we do. There is not being better. There is not serving more. Anything to do with that. Spirit is not in a place of hierarchy above you. They exist simultaneously with you, and they want that, and that is meant to be, and those are soul connections that you have for good reason. And you are guiding and healing and providing insight and providing answers together as a team, not as, pass it down to the messenger and send them on their way. That's not how that goes, my love. So trusting in your connection and your sense of equality with the divine, as well as the people that you are providing guidance and answers to, my darlings, very important, and will have you feeling a lot lighter and a lot more fulfilled in what you do. Let's pull from the Archangel Michael Oracle. But definitely cleansing yourselves more. I have such heavy waves of dizziness, and I feel like you guys are just, you don't want to set the boundaries. You don't want to set the limits. You overwork yourselves again and again and again, my darlings. No need to do it. No need to do it. Take those times of rest and enjoy them. Do not feel guilty about them. Do not feel as though you are depriving yourself or anyone else by having those moments of rest. They are as necessary as all of the other moments. But wonderful things, my loves. Truly wishes come true. That's all I see for this. Wishes coming true. Manifestation coming true. Gorgeous, gorgeous things. Everything's very quiet, so I feel like you're getting some very, very deep insight right now yourselves. I can hear ears ringing. I can feel nose tickles. Some of you are having like sneezing fits. Some of you I'm hearing you really have to go to the bathroom all of a sudden. Oh, there we go. I was going to say, I'll be quiet and I'll let Spirit bring the cards up when they feel the need to. But they know I can't be quiet that long. Your home is protected by angels. Gorgeous. Archangel Michael, thank you for watching over my home and its inhabitants. I ask that you post guardian angels at each window and door, ensuring its security. Thank you for guiding my finances so that I can easily afford to pay my rent, mortgage, or taxes. Gorgeous confirmation. Yes, you are going to have the home of your dreams. Your home has beautiful energy, will continue to do so. Money coming in. All good things, my darlings. All good things. Keep the space cleansed. Beautiful. Positive thoughts create positive results. Divine love and wisdom, I call upon you now. I know that my mind and emotions are eternally and continuously connected to you. I ask my higher self to be aware and conscious of the love and light that is within every person and situation. Gorgeous, yes. Confirmation of what we were talking about, my loves. Everything is connected. Everything is equal. Everything is loving and good and divine and wonderful. And to allow yourselves to feel that. You don't need to feel that You don't need to try and prove to yourself, to anyone, to the divine, to anything that you are deserving of the wonderful, fantastic, immense gifts that you have, my darling. Because you're meant to have them. Those are your gifts. You have worked towards them. You have honed them. You're the oracle, and it's beautiful, my loves. Is there anything else that give me a shiver? And they tell me no. Oh my goodness, group number 3, you are fantastic. I wish you the best, my darlings. Keep yourselves cleansed. All good things, all good things. You're living your purpose, my loves, as you are meant to do, and it's wonderful and it's fantastic. It will continue to be wonderful and fantastic, and it will grow exponentially, but never in a way that is overwhelming. Set those boundaries, my loves. Thank you for everything that you do. Make sure to thank yourselves as well. You guys are very, 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 very good at showing gratitude towards spirit, very good at showing gratitude towards your clients. Never to show enough gratitude towards yourselves. Group number 3, I hope that you enjoyed that. If you did, please let me know by leaving a comment. Love hearing from you. Love talking with you. If you enjoyed the reading and my energy resonated with you, and the reading resonated with you, please subscribe. All of my links for social media and more information on private readings are down below in the description box. Thank you so much for being here with me. I love you all. Bye-bye. Hello, 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 my loves. Last but definitely not least, excuse my dog Rowan getting comfortable in her bed. This is your reading on your life's purpose. For those of you that picked the Archangel Uriel coin, there is so much energy in this reading. So much. It feels like I'm floating, literally. It feels like I'm like, you know those pirate ship rides at the fair? It feels like I'm on one of those and I'm like swinging down, but it's going very, 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 very slowly, so I can feel like I'm floating, but I don't feel like I'm dropping. A lot of energy, goosebumps up and down my arms. It feels cold but hot at the same time. Something is happening. What is going on? There is so much power here. For the Light Series Tarot, we have the Sun, gorgeous, 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 and then we have the Page of Cups. Yeah, see? We're floating. That's what I was saying. That's what I was saying. Warm, cold, it's all happening. This is beautiful. What is going on? I'm hearing manifestors. You are the manifestors. You can really, really bring anything into reality. Oh, this is interesting. Ooh, what's happening? Okay, let's look at the energy oracle. This is very, 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 very cool. Oh, you guys are so warm and loving. You have wonderful connections, fantastic connections to people. You're joyous people. You're optimistic people. You provide so much for others solely through your energy. Oh my goodness gracious, this is fantastic. Okay, oh, it's going to be interesting to see what pops up here. Okay, I'm going to take 3. Thank you. All right, what's going on? This is fantastic. You guys are warm and cozy. We have the 7th chakra Archangel Uriel. Beautiful, beautiful. Okay, yes. Oh, yeah. So confirmation 1, Archangel Uriel is with you, guiding you, always has been. I can even see them with you when you're very, 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 very small infants, watching over you and guiding you. You get so many downloads, so many intuitive downloads. Images pop into your head left and right, messages pop into your head. You dream about somebody and then the next day you call them and they're like, oh my god, thank you, I've really needed to hear from you. There is so much here. We have the Thinking Man. Pile number 1 as well. I feel like pile number 1 got a message that this pile would have significant information in it for them. I feel like pile number 1, if you feel drawn to it, has message for you as well. I feel like this came in pile number 1 as well. And we have the woman holding a coin. Okay, this is beautiful. What the hell is happening? This is amazing. You guys are, you're magic. You're pure magic. Everything that you do is so impactful and significant, and you provide so much warmth and happiness and healing, and you're creative and you're loving and you're joyful people. I feel like that's something people comment on about you so much, is that you're always so happy. You have a beautiful smile. You have a wonderful laugh. You see the world in such a unique way. Your perspective on everything is so gorgeously different and authentic and beautiful. And whoa, my goodness gracious. The manifestors as well. As I said before, you guys can manifest anything. There is, I feel like some of you, especially lately, have been having some financial difficulties, which you're like, that never happens. I always have money. The money will return, my darlings. You're very good at manifesting money. And it's so funny because I feel like so many of you feel so restless, and you feel like you want more, and you want to understand more, but it's because you're so, oops, sorry, just banged the shit out of the table. It's because you're so hugely connected to the universe, to the world, to everything around you, to the people, to their energies, that you want to understand all of it. You're constantly curious. You're constantly needing to know, because you do know. You're deeply intuitive people. And why did I pull these? This isn't what I wanted to pull. Oh, well, there's no coincidences. So I guess this is what we're meant to pull right now. Okay. And you want to know more. You constantly want to know more. You want to understand more, but you do understand, my darlings. The way that you perceive things is how they're meant to be understood. We have Barn Owl, love approaches unexpectedly. And we have Swan, a tranquil spirit comes with accepting inner dichotomy. Beautiful. Okay, yes. So, wow, you wonderful, gorgeous people. We're getting a lot of love messages in this reading, which is surprising because I wasn't expecting that in a life purpose reading. But hey, never know what to expect. So you want to understand more, but I feel like in doing that you have really isolated yourselves, which is funny because you have such a huge vast social circle. You guys have warm energies all around you, in friends and family, in colleagues, in like everyone just has such a positive view towards you that it almost feels wrong, but it's not wrong because it's the message I meant to convey, to say that you've isolated yourselves. But it feels like, you guys have missed out on opportunities for romance, and it feels like, you guys feel like there's this duality of feeling like, okay, no, I'm attracted to this person, I want to be with them, I have romantic feelings towards this person, but I feel like they should have someone different, they should have someone more. Or there's feelings of like, this just isn't right, this isn't going to lead towards where I want it to lead. There's such a huge, vast connection to the universe and to everything around you that you have difficulty kind of settling down and seeing things as they are at point blank value. And it's going to happen, my darlings. And the funny thing is, I feel like it happens with somebody who is as deeply spiritually in tune as you are. They are somebody with their own intuition. They are somebody who is drawn to you, who understands you in a way that not a lot of people can. People adore you, people respect you, people appreciate you, but there isn't a lot of understanding that you receive from the people around you. And I mean, with Page of Cups here, it's like you feel like this is never going to happen. You're like, yeah, right, this person could never come in. This just won't happen for me. It does. It will. When you least expect it, my darlings, but absolutely it will. And there's something in this connection. Oh. My goodness gracious. Okay, so I'm feeling like the reason this reading is so connected to pile number one and vice versa, is because these are the two energies in the reading. In the first reading, we talked about, soulmate connection and what that brought forward in the connection. This feels like the opposing energy to that for those of you who have not met your person yet. Have not met their person yet, or for those of you who have had the connection, have inspired that person, and have not been with that person, and now you know that that was the right choice to move forward from that, to not no longer be in a romantic relationship with that person, despite how much you adore them, how much you miss them, how much you truly love them, and confirmation that better things coming. Or for those of you who haven't met that person yet, confirmation that you will be meeting them, my darlings. Did we get love approaches unexpectedly in pile number 1? I can't remember. But yeah, and you're living your life's purpose every day, and I feel like you always have been. There's been no avoiding it. I feel like a lot of you have come from single parent families, or families where there was a, very difficult dynamic between your parents that resulted in becoming a single parent family home. And you provided healing and joy to the parent that looked after you. For those of you with siblings, as well, to your siblings, with friends, I feel like people have always been in difficult situations and have always been drawn to you, and you've provided that love and that light and that healing to them, and that has continued through your entire life. I feel like a lot of you are counselors, you're therapists, you work in human resources, you work in mental wellness, doctors, nurses, homeopathic healers. Some of you could be tarot readers, oracle readers, teachers as well. For those of you who your main career is not that, there's a lot of volunteer in listening and counseling and being there for people. You've always provided a space of warmth and giving and loving energy. It just emanates from you. It is blinding from you, my darlings. There is so much power from you. And you've given that your whole life. And it really, you find a lot of joy in that. However, it can be isolating because, one, you're preoccupied a lot of the time. Two, you're giving so much constantly that it's like, okay, well, I want my personal life, my home space to be quiet. Like when I was feeling the energy of you at the very beginning of the reading, it was so quiet, because that is where you exist, that's where you regenerate, that's where you heal. But then there's loneliness, because you do have so much love to give, and you want to give that love, and it will come to you, my darlings, and it's, yeah, just, you're doing all the right things, my loves. You've been living your life's purpose for eternity and then some. Very good manifestors. The money situation is going to even out, and I feel like I was going to give a timeline on when this person will come forward, and Spirit was like, unexpectedly, they remind me. I advanced through my own abilities. Absolutely gorgeous confirmation. I tell you, Spirit today, they mean business. I achieve with integrity. Gorgeous. Yes. So you are fully divine, my darlings. Absolutely fully divine. The connection that you have to people, to the universe around you, to the divine itself is otherworldly. It's incredible. It's amazing. It's beyond what you can fully understand if you pause to think about it, which I feel like you haven't, because this is just something you've always had your entire life. And it's just this reading is just confirmation that you are existing in your life's purpose. You have followed the calling. You have not shied away from it. You have not hesitated on anything to do with it. And to utilize your manifesting abilities more, my darlings, because you're so good at manifesting for others, but especially for yourself. And I feel like that's kind of its own reward, is that you're so deeply connected. Your energy is so highly vibrational that you can manifest instantaneously. You are going to find your romantic connection, your partner. You're going to find the person that makes you feel understood, listened to, that makes you feel healed, the person who makes that quiet that you exist in to regenerate and that you yearn for so much. They're going to make it feel less isolating, but just as regenerating for you. They're going to coexist with you in that quiet, in that space of silence that you need very much. It's beautiful things, my darlings. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful things. I also am seeing a very significant promotion for those of you who and you're gonna be, I feel like you're gonna be surprised by it, because I feel like it's not something that you've actively sought out, because you're just so content all the time, my loves. You're happy with whatever life hands you, and this beautiful energy. And it's a very high position. So for those of you who are in psychology and fields of psychology and medical fields, I feel like you are going to be heading departments. People who work in mental wellness as well, heading departments. Just a very significant promotion. Teachers, feels like a passion project of yours that you've really wanted to get off the ground, that will help a lot of people, involving mental wellness, and involving counseling and so on and so forth, is going to take off the ground running. We have, this situation is already resolved. I give any worries, cares, and concerns to you in exchange for true peace in all ways. Thank you for resolving this. Bracket, give details of the situation. Bracket, in a divinely perfect way. And that's what it feels like, my loves. It feels like you did you all hear that inhale? It feels like you're perfectly content, perfectly trusting, perfectly happy with what you have and what you have been, no, I don't even want to say been tasked with. It's your purpose, and you feel complete within it, and that's beautiful, because it is so generous and so giving. And we have decide to be happy now. Thank you for helping me open my heart to happiness, joy, and bliss. I am now willing to see all the goodness in my life. Absolutely, my loves. It is not isolation that you have found yourself within. You are so fulfilled, so surrounded. You have not deprived yourself of anything. You have done what you felt called to, what you felt was right, what you felt was best for you in that moment. And it has been, and all the other things that you want and that you are yearning for, you will have, because you're deserving. You're fantastic manifestors, and it's meant for you. And it's going to be a very, very wonderful, very loving, very healing connection for you. Very fulfilling. This is power couple energy here. But you're magnificent. You have provided so much love, so much healing, so much light to people who need it so much, and will continue to do so your entire life. And what's beautiful is that you get fulfilled through that as well, and that's very wonderful. You don't feel daunted, you don't feel burdened, you don't feel drained, you don't feel resentful, you don't feel remorseful. You are everything. You're this. You're so giving, so much heart energy from you, my darlings. It's wonderful. Very good things coming your way, my love. Is there anything else to give me a shiver? And they tell me no. I can hear spirit saying go to bed, which to me also, it's very late, but I feel like that resonates a lot with you guys as well. I feel like it's either quite late, or you're supposed to be resting, or you're not supposed to be doing this right now, but you were meant to hear it, so you were meant to be doing this right now. But go to bed. You're fantastic. You're wonderful, wonderful, wonderful people. And this is amazing. This is beautiful. Bar none, some of the best energy I felt in a very, very, I think since I've started doing readings a very long time ago. You're fantastic people. All right, my loves, group number 4. I hope that you enjoyed that. If you did, please let me know by leaving a comment. I would love to hear from you. I'd love to talk to you. In the description box below has my information for social media and more information on my private readings. Oh, no, I skipped over one. What did I skip over? If the reading resonated, my energy resonated, please subscribe. Thank you so much for being here with me. I love you all. Bye.